Welcome to Date Night Podcast,
a tabletop role-playing game podcast set in the homebrew world of Volyanaya.
Let's explore a whole new world together.
Marina, you're up. You are now. You're willing, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you've bamfed down to, that was his last spell slot too. You've bamfed down to the garden area.
Is the rug down here too?
There's a guard directly in front of you. The rug is still wrapped around Thoot's shoulders. Okay. Yeah, he never took it off, and he's still got two halves of a former desk.
Like a taxi cab on the Hulk's fists. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
yep. With that strength check, absolutely.
that's what we're going for.
What are you doing, Marina?
In my fluffy bunny mask. Just all remember
At the
we're all
moment,
wearing
speechless.
masks.
Okay.
Who was that mask's rabbit? So spry.
I forgot you were all in masks.
Oh, yes. That's great.
The situation is even more absurd.
I have a new scarf. I'll tame him.
How far away is he?
Is he? He's right next to you. Callum bamfed you right next to Thoot.
Can I just Eldritch Blast directly into the rug?
I'm going to... You're right next to him, so it's going to be disadvantage. And...
Why would it be disadvantage?
Fine.
Because you're right next to him. You're in melee range.
All I want to do is put my hand directly on the rug and Eldritch Blast. Poof, poof.
I got to stick with the rules here. It's a stressful situation.
Yeah, it is. All right, first attack. Nat 1.
So that misses.
Well, yeah, I probably don't see you for the reaction.
The other one was an 18.
With
You could've moved
disadvantage?
first.
Oh, no.
Oh, next one was a 12. So,
12 hits.
yes.
Okay.
So that's just a 1d10 then. 6. Do
Okay.
I add stuff?
The carpet's going to take 3 damage, and Thoot's going to take 3 damage.
You're a Goliath. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Is that your turn? You want to move, or you've just bamfed in front of a guard and then shot your friend in front of him?
Now, that might look good, though.
The rug is alive.
I got this.
All right. Well, is that your turn?
And then kind of sagging a little bit because still not feeling great.
Okay. Thoot. Or sorry, Welby.
All right. Is it a free action to just grab the seal?
Yes.
All right, I'll grab the
I'll
seal.
consider it part of your movement, but yeah.
Jump out the window.
Okay, make an acrobatics check for me.
Sure.
Do a good job.
Such an awesome heist.
2
That's
plus
fine.
3.
He falls on us. Ow.
No, you don't fall on anybody, but you are going to take 1 fall damage. Your ankles as well protest
I'll take
quite
that.
heavily.
All right. When I hit the ground, I will say to Thoot, I'll say, drop the rug and everything will be fine. And at the guards, I'll cast... Wait, how close are they? Whatever guards are out here?
So you've got you, Thoot, Marina, and the guard is like
Just a guard?
a guard. For now.
I will cast Calm Emotions.
That's a DC. It's a wisdom save on his part,
I'm
isn't
sure
it?
it is. Just say, he'll drop the rug, everything's fine. It's a charisma save.
Ooh.
What's your DC?
16.
Okay, he does not believe you.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't get calm?
Nope.
But it's so convincing.
Everything is not fine. I need you all to stay here until this situation can be properly assessed. Thoot, you're up.
Great.
That's
I
a
punch him
good
with
use
the
of my
desk.
last second level spot.
All right, I'm going to go with standard improvised weapon rules here.
Okay.
All right, make an attack roll.
13.
Miss.
You,
Okay.
you still had your strength.
Oh, then much more than that.
Okay.
19.
Okay, that does hit.
Yes.
That's 1d4. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah, 1d4 plus strength.
It's whatever you say it is. I
Yeah,
think,
1d4
for an improvised
1d4
weapon.
1d4 plus strength.
7. No, 9.
9. Oof! Oh, God. Oh, no, I was looking at his armor class. I was like, shit, he's got low hit points.
Do I still need the desk, Wilby? I mean, George. And I wink. I know.
Also not George.
I know. That one I know.
Just drop the stuff and we'll go, I guess, is sort of what I said. So.
Okay, yeah.
Look at my spells.
So then, as I start, I guess I'll try to walk calmly away.
After
Yeah,
you
you
just
don't know
decked
it
him in the face?
Yes! And I drop the desk and go off the rug and just start walking away.
Calm emotions could still work
It's every humanoid in 20 feet. I'm just going to let it calm me.
for up to a minute.
All right.
Wait.
What?
I'm not dropping the rug yet.
Okay. That's all?
Yeah, I'm also not walking away.
Okay, what are you doing?
I can't do anything else. I already punched the guy.
Okay, I
I
didn't
guess
know
I have
if-
movement. I'll move towards him.
Okay, you are now within melee range.
Great.
He's only about 10 feet. Now
Yeah.
he's up in front.
That's fine.
Okay. And it's his turn. You just punched him in the face.
Yes.
So he's going to make 2 melee attacks against you.
Cool. This is what we were going for.
One's a 20 to hit, the other's a 14.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right.
Dramatically.
Please take 17 piercing damage.
Can I say
polite.
no? Please take.
17 piercing
Yeah.
damage. And he commands, no, but he's not with the spell. He's like,
Sure.
get on the ground!
No.
Okay. Well, that's his turn. Let's see. Fedosi is still. No! He jumped out the window. Okay. You don't see Fedosi. Because that put him out of range. He's got to stay within 60 feet. Doesn't he?
No, because she's in another plane.
That's
once
true.
She's banished.
Yeah, Fedosi's still banished.
Yeah, that's 1 minute.
Callum just looks confused. Are we talking or are we fighting? What? That's going to be his turn. Marina, you're up.
The guard is now attacking him.
Yes, the guard attacked him. Attacked Thoot.
I'm sure he'll calm down. I can't cast it again anyway.
Toll of the Dead.
On the guard. Okay.
He has taken damage too. Good work.
What's your DC?
13.
It's a wisdom, right?
Yep.
It is.
So he fails.
I'm sorry. Not really. Kind of.
I'm sorry, faceless innocent, but you have to die because it's inconvenient.
That's not what's happening.
5 damage? Okay.
I have a plan. I always have a plan. It just
I don't trust your
changes.
plans.
It just
All right.
changes.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Welby.
Where are we?
In the front yard.
You
We're in
are.
the side yard.
Yep.
Oh.
And this is the front of the house. So
How
we're
far
over
away are
here,
like the walls
right
and
here.
what's beyond the walls?
The walls are a couple hundred yards out. What's beyond the walls is the gassed countryside. There are some other small estates. You can see lights from this distance, but it's pretty much open country.
I'm feeling quite
And you can see
aghast.
gassed maybe a couple miles in the distance.
I see what your problem is.
I can try this. I literally have 2 spell slots left. So
All right.
Huh?
All right.
I could try to heal, or I could try to stop this guy and we could all run.
What would you like to do?
I guess my first thing would be to command him to flee.
All right. That's another wisdom save, correct?
And that's another spell slot.
Yeah. He's due a win.
Effective, because he did not roll very high.
Oh.
All right, I want him to flee.
The guard runs away.
What way does he flee?
He flees away towards the front of the house.
I will flee away toward the side of the house and the gate and run my only 25 feet since I used an action there.
All right.
And that's it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that's it.
I kind of shake my head, drop the rug, follow Wilby.
All right.
You can definitely outdistance me.
I can pick him up.
What about Brooks and your invisible friend?
He's dead anyway. Um,
The invisible friend or Brooks?
I just leave it like that.
Brooks is fine. Like, he's not a suspect. Brooks did nothing but dance.
My only brain about that's a word for a thought, is
He did arrive with you. And
is that he
was
came with
seen
us.
with you.
Yeah, that's right.
I
However, nobody knows that we're no longer there.
Yeah. One
Everyone
guard
take
does.
off their clothes. They'll think we got raptured.
Not raptured, raptured?
Raptured. Jurassic Park happened. That's what everybody's. I had to
This
rewatch
just
it in
in.
2011 because everybody said the Raptors were coming. So
This just in. This party is hosted at this nice garden, and hiding in the garden there are dinosaurs.
That's a revelation to me.
they're in the monster manual.
They are.
We did kill Blink Raptors.
So
in
is
the other
that's your
campaign.
turn? Is you dropped the rug and ran?
And took off all my clothes. No, this is my real turn. I am running.
Okay.
I don't know if in this campaign, I can't remember, is your potions an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action for yourself,
For self
action
and
for somebody
to
else.
give it to somebody else. So can I? Who else has taken it? You've taken some damage, right? And I can
Just a
I
little.
can see. I should be able to tell that. When you catch up to me, I'll give you another one, but I'm going to eat one myself as
Okay.
I'm running behind him.
Okay.
I have a. I'm going to take a greater because I'm pretty fucked.
All
So,
right.
what is that? I can't remember.
44 plus 4.
4d4 plus
4d4 plus 4. That's right. Okay.
That's the one thing I can remember off the top of my head.
Awesome.
Everything else.
I can't.
4.
I was reaching
It's
for
like,
my phone.
oh, what is this?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
a
don't-
bonus action. What
don't
is
have
this?
any
Let
of
me
that.
pull up my character.
11, so
Thing.
15. All right. So, yeah, that's a little healthier.
And a bad healer.
All right,
Been
so
a very effective crowd controller,
Mhm.
however.
it's not how math works, Joshua. All right, here we go.
All right, back up to the top of the round. Fedosi gets another turn's worth of banishment.
Unfortunately.
The guard is fleeing. Is it one turn?
It's just one round.
One
he would have
round.
had to dash, though.
Okay, so he is dashed away. He's
I
at
think
60.
he has
Dash away, dash away, dash away all.
Yep, he is 60 feet away from you guys, and that's the end of his turn. Callum is following the large person, and let's see, is there anything else useful on his sheet? He's only got cantrips left.
Does he have any good stories?
We're hijacking a carriage, right? We're running off into the countryside at the moment.
Okay, I suggest otherwise.
I agree.
I'm following the short one.
No, nothing that seems particularly useful.
Does he have the summons deed?
Does he have the spell diplomatic immunity?
No, I'm afraid not. But he is, I guess, minor illusion. He's going to create the illusion of Welby and I'll just say Welby for now, following the
smallest.
guard towards the front,
Okay.
while everybody else is heading towards the side. And that would be his turn. So, Marina, you are up.
Following.
Following, full dash. Welby.
If you pull dash, you'll catch up with me.
So,
I can
you get your
hand
healing
you a
potion.
thing later on my turn.
Okay. And we'll say, for the sake of brevity, that the guard does come out of... Why am I still using this accent? The guard comes out of his command, but as he turns back around, he sees you coming towards him. He does get another guard. About that time, someone starts screaming, "Fire! Fire!" And after they attempt to arrest your silent image, when they're incapable of doing so, they make a note of it and proceed to go do other matters.
Fortunately, you were in a mask.
Yeah, and didn't
Yep.
use our names, hopefully.
Brooks is able to get out. There is some suspicion of him, and he may even be held for questioning. But between the accent and his own charm, He does eventually get out, but we'll say he won't see you guys for another day or so. And you make your way out into the countryside. Are you going to walk all the way back to Gast in the middle of the night, or are you attempting to find your carriage again, or...
We could camp.
We should probably find our carriage so we can get back to the Phantom hideout.
One way or another, we
that's
should
right.
get
That
out
was
of the woods
provided
and
by
go to
the
the
Phantoms.
hideouts.
And then we will have immunity.
Do we have a really inconspicuous giant fireworks flare that we could put up that turns into like a ghost? So they would know that we needed a ride?
I have Firebolt.
I have Eldritch Blast.
Well, me too. We all the wizards have that.
It's the extent of my flair.
So your wizardry kind of sucks. Although I
I mean, I have Eldritch Blast as well. I've
Right.
used all of my...
got it. We all make bells ring.
So let's just
Let's-
go to the front.
Let's go hide somewhere, take a
Um,
breather, and then let's try to get back to
Perhaps I actually can
civilization.
help with this.
Oh, because you have your own carriage, you rich mother.
Yes, actually. Thank you for noticing. And Callum does step away. As he does, his form kind of shifts, and he doesn't alter self. He's not a changeling. He
You're
appears
still getting the side eye.
similar to what he looked like before, but just another rich asshole in a different suit. It's green this time. And he goes and gets his carriage rider, and the carriage does come around probably another 10 minutes later. You can hear screams. People are running out of the estate. There's
We've
a
got
high
to
amount of
ditch
chaos.
Our stuff, our masks, and try to change our clothes as best we can with what we have.
Okay. And here comes the carriage.
I'm gonna put my headband.
There's three of us. Can I change anything? Sensory effect, light, snuff, clean, soil, chill, warm, mark, illusory
Soil.
image. So
My dress is very soiled at this point with my own blood.
So I could do up to 3 and keep them going just using prestidigitation. Like just kind of take your masks off, dirty your clothes up, or kind of change the color a little bit. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Change the color.
Sure.
All right.
So
Marina awkwardly tries to rip
Done.
some of the fluffy parts out from
Yeah,
under her
I
skirt,
saw
so it's
that.
not quite as full.
Hmm?
Right.
Marina rips out some of the fluffy parts from under her skirt, the
I'm getting
pinafore and
rid
all
of
that.
my jagged.
I
Okay.
get rid of my sleeves. I was really impressed with Brooks's look.
Shoves them under a bush, and you could change the color of the dress if you would like.
Yeah. Done.
Blue.
all right.
Make it pink.
Oh,
Make it
we're
pink.
going back to Gast, I presume.
Yeah, near the what's that in between part of the town called?
The bridge.
Yeah. Where the river is or whatever.
It's the river.
Was there a name for that?
Oh,
Where the Phantoms are.
we went down in there and we went the wrong way.
Yeah, but
Oops,
we know
that's
where
to
the
the
right
right.
way is. If he drops
Between
us,
Old Town and the newer district.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you
I'm
drop
aware.
us there, we'll be all right.
Are you
I will,
sure?
from now
It's
on,
a
call
rather
that Bridge Town.
unsavory part of town.
For you, maybe.
Very well. Clip,
Don't
clop,
worry,
clip,
we'll
clop, clip,
protect
clop,
you.
clip, clop. You guys travel back to Gast. You do see the flames growing in the night sky.
Is he in the front?
He's in the coach with you. So,
Because technically we don't have Brooks, so there's room.
do you guys have a preferred seating arrangement, or would you like me to make one up?
Side.
Okay. I would say probably the big guy and the little guy on one side, and the two normal-sized people on the
Silent
other.
speech. So are we killing him now?
She shakes her head.
He said he was out of spells.
Damn.
That is cold. Yeah, I wanted to be sitting next to him, like have my arm around him.
Hey, this guy.
Oh man, thanks for not doing much, right?
If there's
guess
a
you can't
group
answer me,
consensus, I have no
so you
problem with
would-
that.
She looks at you and shakes her head.
And he just looks down. That's the only question, I guess.
So as you guys travel back, you do see the flames growing higher from the estate, but that sort of fades with distance, and the screams sort of fade with distance. There are several coaches that are on the road now, most likely people leaving the party. You make it back to Gast and to the river district, we'll say, and you can depart.
Can I just say?
Can I have that health pot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Is
had
it
it when you
regular
were,
one?
you got it when you were running.
You can have a grater.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Probably safe.
Can I just say that party was
Probably.
fucking lit, right? That was awesome. The roof is on fire.
Yep.
No one got any water.
Someone really should have put it out.
Don't let the mother burn. But I appreciate you. You know we were gonna kill you.
What was that? I mean,
you were there. You're on the list.
I was
But look at you now.
quite hopeful we
One of
can,
the gang.
quite hopeful we can move past that
Just
eventually.
be lucky.
I will consider myself thusly. Are we going back into the Phantom Lord's domain? What are we doing here, kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you know where the actual entrance is, you don't have to go through the labyrinth again.
It's weird. The password 0000. Am I right? Like, come on.
Drozen is in there, and he makes eye contact with all of you, but he looks like he's probably not going to speak to you.
I found you a really nice rug.
Did Callum
But-
drop us off?
He's with you,
Has it been an
unless
hour?
unless you guys tell him to
Are
wait.
we taking this guy inside?
Have we short rested?
I wouldn't stop him, but I wouldn't invite him along.
Interesting.
He'll follow unless someone doesn't want him to.
Are we gonna, we're new here. We're gonna bring this fella into a place that's supposed to be secret? I thought we were leaving him in the coach.
I don't know if this would be the best place for you.
I understand. Shall I remain here or meet you somewhere else in the city?
That would probably be best.
I gave you two options.
Meet in the city.
Meet in the city. Very well. Do you know the oak's branches?
No.
It's over, and he kind of gives you quick. Actually, you know what? I tell you what. I'll leave the coach here. I don't mind a bit of the night air, and when you are finished, my carriage will return you to the inn. Is that agreeable?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. Pennyworth, may I speak with you for a moment? He talks to the carriage driver, and then he walks off. So now you guys are down in the thieves' den. Am I correct? Okay. So Drozen kind of acknowledges you, but doesn't make any move to approach or anything like that.
Drink.
When I sent you on your mission, what was me one rule?
It turns out we didn't start the fire.
Oh, it's been burning since the world's been burning.
It was not us. She got attacked because of her weird history, and then wouldn't let us kill the people.
No,
which
it
was
wasn't
weird.
because of her weird history, was it? It was because your dog got off her fucking leash.
Ooh, he's right.
Come again.
Your drow bitch. She was there, and the fire was her doing.
Where is Shesrief? She's not here. Tell me what happened. Because all I see is
We went
flames.
upstairs, quiet like.
True.
We went into the office,
Invisible.
quiet like. And all of a sudden, this one gets attacked by the drow.
We assume you've told us
And
this.
some lord protecting a
Just
lady
long carriage
throws fire at the drow bitch, and the place goes up in smoke.
What lord was this?
I don't know him.
Purple pants.
Make a deception check.
It's not my thing. I'll use luck.
I was like, can I help?
Ooh. 20.
Yeah, that's going to beat.
I say to myself in my mind, four-setter.
You're starting to owe me, ain't you?
I do for that one.
Don't know me by now. Sorry. No.
Well, then, that changes the story now, doesn't it? Well, I'm not happy about how this happened, but you have done as I asked, to the best of your abilities. You have the seal, right?
I have the seal.
All we found was the stamp.
That'll be good enough. That'll be good enough. He takes the stamp, seal, stampy stamp.
We found no Bork Bork.
Look, this is going to be quite a disappointment because even though you did well, there's a lot of attention being brought, and I don't think I'm going to be able to safely get my cargo onto his ship just yet.
That is fair.
You're going to want to lay low. Don't draw any more undue attention to yourself. But, as I promised, Fedosi Shesrief is no longer a member of this order. If she is seen, you will report it to me. He's talking to the whole hall.
Mm-hmm.
If she attempts to make entry into this den, you will take her and bring her to me. Now then, I understand you had one more point of business. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well,
Is that not correct?
we all sort of did.
Are you not in agreement here?
Thought we all sort of had one point of business.
One more point of business.
Yeah,
An additional.
yeah, one more.
What's your business? Because my understanding was that you wanted the location of Spy Mistress Summerwillow.
Can I get a judge on whether or not I should ask this guy?
Make an insight check.
He seems kind of mad.
Just a tiny bit.
23.
He's not happy.
Pretty insightful.
He's disappointed with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that you could maybe talk your way into his good graces here, but it would require quite a bit of
Force.
Yeah, I don't have any of that at my command at the moment. So I think I will say that's what we were talking about. And maybe, as we discussed, the opportunity to do more business with you when it is mutually beneficial in the future.
You're going to have to lay low for a while, but you're still vetted members. Now, as for Spy Mistress Summerwillow, I would like to once again renew my objection to giving you her location, but she herself has asked me to. Why, again, I still don't understand. But you need to lay low. I've got one more job for you to earn that information. There's a bartender over in Old Town.
Let me guess, his name is Dregs.
You know him. Owes me quite a bit of money, and he has yet to pay. You go collect, or you go stick this in his side. Tosses a dagger.
Was that a and or an or?
Or
Okay.
you go collect. He owes me 400 gold pieces. Or you shove this in his side. And as the dagger clatters to the ground in front of you, it's coated with something you probably don't want to touch.
Mm.
Bring me that with his blood on it, or bring me my gold, and I'll give you the location of Spy Mistress Summerwillow.
We have to kill Dregs or get 400 gold from him.
Why?
Because he owes a Phantom
Loan
Lord lots of
sharker.
money.
To do more missions? Why don't I just kill you and then
Did you actually say that?
will be? Because then we won't know why or where.
Where?
Fair deal. I give him 400 gold.
You know what?
This is that skip in the Fallout game or whatever when you already have the quest
Right.
item.
You know what? I'm not going to quibble. Got my gold.
You did owe him.
We'll make a round just to make sure he knows where it came from. But, all right.
Yeah. Tell him it came from Wilby. I'm down. I went from 485 to 85.
Still about 80 more than me.
So, you there in the pretty dress.
I'm good.
You're the one that wanted the spy mistress, right?
Yes.
And find her down by the sewers. Where the sewers empty out onto the beach.
It's like her house?
What she calls one, yeah. That's where she finds her rats.
Oh, this makes sense. Yeah. You know, all right, great. Thank you for all your help. Can you gold plate a goblin?
Why do these things still surprise me?
We all had one more point of business.
You know what? Gold
And-
plate. You want a golden goblin?
Correct.
I mean, I've heard of golden statues before.
Or is it if you like know a guy or gal, I'm not biased, that can turn something.
Drozen, you're the alchemist, right? Is this something you can do? With great difficulty and many reagents, yes.
Or a vat of gold.
Or vat of gold, yes, that would work too. But probably would not keep original shape. Gold is rather warm when melted.
He's got a science point.
But approximation, yeah, sure.
Thanks. Can you get on that and like just get me that?
Give you what? Golden
And-
goblin?
Yes.
Are we talking life size or?
Yes.
I am going to need a significant investment.
Do you just need the goblin or do you need the
And-
gold?
The
gold.
evil part of me has an idea here.
And the gold.
Right.
Okay.
But you said reagents? What do they cost?
I mean, I could do so with alchemy, but would also cost another additional 600 gold, or I can simply have maybe
Or 400 gold, and Dregs could pay
400
his
gold
debt.
melted down.
No, I've paid this man his money. That's who's Dregs? Why do I care about
the
Dregs?
bartender.
Hey, how you doing?
No, absolutely I paid his debt. Absolutely I paid his debt. Are
And
you
now
kidding?
he owes you.
No, and I still owe him a statue of gold.
No.
Oh,
I'd say
Wait.
I'd say you're even now.
I don't think so. I have a little one, just like as a joke between me and him.
A little one I could do for what?
Like it doesn't even have to be real
maybe
gold. At
5
this
gold
point. Can we
pieces
just go
I can
like
carve
to
one?
to a shop? I think I can probably
I think
find
he can
one.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for maybe 5 gold pieces I could melt down and
You
approximate.
should stay local. You know, shop
All right.
local.
All right. Five it is.
Okay, can have this.
Can I get some sort of receipt for my $400 of gold pieces now that I can show off when I give him this?
You want what?
I want a proof of purchase that I paid his debts.
We can make a bill of sale.
Yeah, that's really. It's just kind of a, or I'll just do it in like hog
I
blood.
think you can handle this one yourself.
Great. I'm gonna.
Thanks for listening to Date Night Podcast with me, Will, your friendly neighborhood game mom. If you like the show, we can really use your help to spread the word. So share the show with a friend or family member who you think might enjoy the story. You can also help by following us on social media like Twitter at Date Night Podcast and sharing our posts from there. That's also the best way to follow our giveaways and announcements about the show. Now, let's get back to the action.
So what are we doing? Are you guys leaving to go find Yura,
I'm
or
with them. I'm pretty pleased.
Okay.
Do I get my
we
figurine now?
We still have worries.
it's also the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Perfect time to go kill a spy.
They don't have. This isn't a place with rooms, is it?
No, not so much. It's kind of like a big bar underground.
Personally, sir and madam.
You remember you do have the offer to go back to the hotel the inn that Callum offered.
I would also just like to go to our normal tavern
That's an option as well.
because I have business dealings that are very secret.
I don't really want to go back to our
Yeah.
tavern,
Because if Brooks told anybody anything,
and Fedosi could probably find us there.
she's not
And
taken
I'm-
care of.
And I am not ready to face her again.
We're together this time.
I am at half health. Still.
Do we know of any other place we could crash? Did you say Callum would bring us to his inn?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's not his, but it's
But
the
where
one
he's
he's
staying.
staying at. Yes.
Maybe we should go stay with your boyfriend.
I mean, I didn't mean to say anything. Pretty funny. You are cute, whatever.
Marina's not too keen on that idea.
I'm sure there's some other inn around. But ask the driver.
I learned about this new place down by the sewers full of rats.
Well, maybe it doesn't have to be 5 stars, but let's go for at least 1.
I assume we could find another place.
Let us find a different place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we find another place to stay?
There is
Oh.
a few other inns inside of Guest.
Be our guest.
Recommendation:
Be our
there
guest.
is the Grey Castle. There is the Mage's Eye, and over in Old Town there is another one called the Weeping Tankard.
Let's go to the Weeping Taint.
That was the one in Old Town, and that's probably our best bet.
Okay. I can take you. Okay. So you go out. The carriage is still there, waiting for you. Do you tell the carriage rider to piss off, or?
Is our navigator. He's going to sit up front with you.
No, sir. I know the way.
Oh,
We are
No,
not
we're
going
not
there.
going there.
You're not going to Lord Montrose.
We're going to the Weeping Taint.
I don't know that establishment.
Exactly.
that's
We
why
brought a
we've
guy.
got a navigator.
That's our people. Am I right? Dumb.
Very well, I suppose. And he takes you to the Weeping Tankard.
Look, Voot, they've misspelled the
I
sign.
can't believe it. Idiots everywhere. I mean, you think they know their own language.
Now, the Weeping Tankard, as you get up to it, you can smell it before you walk in. It's got
Smells right, though.
It's got a very heavy...
You knew what you were in for. You
an
did.
extreme smell of... Welby would probably recognize it. Thoot maybe.
I'm more well-traveled.
This from the deep south.
It's an opium den.
Oh.
You assholes.
We all went, oh. No, taint.
Very heavy.
Isn't it fun to be in the end, Mike?
The thing is, I'm pretty sure this session would have been like an hour and a half without all of you people's bullshit.
So if you were just reading the story out loud,
It's a page and a half worth of stuff that you guys are
you
stretched.
should be
into like-
thankful.
I am. I absolutely am.
We get 3 or 4 more out of this. And that's skipping one of your quests.
I didn't skip
Yeah.
it. No, that doesn't count. I still get the XP.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk in the front door, a pretty heavy haze is sort of omnipresent in the area. Drozen kind of moves past. There is not so much a formal innkeeper here, but it is expected that you will buy some product before the end of your stay.
Okay.
I can buy it.
There is a
May not
a-
use it.
There's a shady-looking dwarf on a stool close to the entrance. Hey, welcome to the inn.
Hey.
You know
You,
your sign is misspelled.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Great, I appreciate that.
What do you have?
600 pounds?
600 pounds. What?
Drugs.
I mean, awful awful happy to see you come through my door.
Right.
That'll be about 1,200 gold pieces.
It's too much more than I can afford, I think. I'm not good at numbers.
Can
He
we please
usually
have
judges
2
things
rooms?
he
By
wants
how
to
much I
buy
can
by
lift.
How much he can.
Right.
Tell you what, why don't you tell me how much gold you have, and I'll tell you what we have
No,
in
I've
stock.
learned this trick. Last time I said it out loud, somebody said, "Oh, you owe me this amount," and then I had to give it to him because my
you've-
bartering skills, while
You've seen that one, huh?
very, very better than normal,
Yeah. No, that's fair. Why don't you tell me 75% of what you got? and I'll
I
tell you
would
what we
have no way. I would know how to do
Silent
that.
speech. Offer him 3 gold.
I'd like to lay down for 3 gold.
All right, I've got Sleepy Time. We've got Dust. We've got,
You can have it. I just want to lay down.
you know what, whatever.
Great.
All right. Anybody else?
Can we have 2 rooms to rest?
Yeah, you
My
can go,
imagination was we were all sleeping on the floor tonight. I'm
you can
sorry.
go pick out whatever room you want to.
Yeah, we'll split a gold's worth of sleepy time.
All right, here you go. Hand you both 2 little, like, dime bag.
Okay.
Goodness gracious, I just saw your back of your character sheet again.
All right, as you move through the quote unquote inn, you see it's basically just a long hallway with short rooms on each side. There's maybe a cushion or 2 in the floor. Not very well kept. These are strung out people. And everybody make a perception check for me.
18.
18.
Not natural one?
As you move past, one of the curtains kind of flutters in the breeze of you moving past, and you see passed out on a cushion, Saul Perici.
I could have found him. Boy. We both see this?
Yes. He keeps walking.
Is
Yeah,
this
I figure I'm gonna
something
put down my
we want to
knapsack.
deal with right now?
Oh, I don't have any of that stuff. All that stuff's at the freaking Goblin Inn.
Yep.
Damn it. Should have gone back to my Goblin Inn. I realized this and go back to the Goblin. No, I'm kidding. I gotta find a map.
Perhaps in the morning.
If he's not still here, I'll be able to find him. I think all this talking to the gods and hearing back from him, I think there's this spell that I can use now and actually hear somebody respond. But, yeah, I think it's better if we don't tonight.
I need to rest.
Yeah. Me too.
Are we taking a long rest?
I mean, hold on, guys. This is kind of like a seedy place. Like, y'all sleep. I'll stay up for a little while.
I'll stay up with you for a
Well,
bit.
that's kind of like the antithesis of point of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just one of us stay awake at one time.
All right.
I promise that, nothing bad can happen.
Good enough for me.
Okay. So they lay down to go to sleep. Thoot, the haze and the smoke fills and the sense of all the different kinds of substances in this place, even just on like a proximity to them, you're starting to feel kind of loopy. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
I think even before I go to sleep, I would probably partake in some of this sleepy time.
Cool.
Unless, yeah, I probably would. So I'll unwrap my bandages around my shield, make sure it still opens, close it back up, light up a pipe,
Okay.
and go to sleep.
Saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
18. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
You feel very hazy, and the whispers are definitely more intense than you've heard them before. And I won't bother to do it because I don't have that many voices. But they all are singing several different choruses of kill them now. They're asleep. They're helpless, defenseless. Crush their skull. Snap their neck. Kill them. You have the axe. He comes for you. Gives you power. Your power would grow. Kill them. Marina, did you take drugs?
No.
Okay. You wake up. Very nice, plush, overstuffed red velvet couch. Across from you, and another very nice, plush red velvet chair with brass arms finely detailed, sits the benefactor. He does not look happy. You had 2 in your grasp, girl. I don't have any more souls, and yet tonight you had the opportunity to take 3 of them. Why are you sleeping?
Because I do not have the health. If you want me to get those 3 souls, then you need for me to be at full health.
You tell me the 4 of
Otherwise, you
y'all...
would get mine and not theirs.
You're telling me the 4 of y'all couldn't take on 1 at a time? Couldn't wait around for Fedosi to come on back so y'all could butcher her there in that room? Hell, it was already on fire. Could have just thrown her on the bed, watched her burn. You are failing me, and I am displeased. You have 1 more opportunity. If I am displeased again, you've seen what happened to the others. You know you got my blood in you already. Don't fail me again, girl. And that's the end of your dream. Welby. Fire. Fire burning all about. You see the man that greeted you so kindly when you stepped into his house. Everything's on fire. People are running for their lives. A business ruined. Sinner. The sword comes down again. The same golden hand, already sliced once, reaches out to stop it. Gets a little closer this time. And Dimitas's hand now has a bright crimson X on it. He is doing his best. He is trying. And that's the end of that dream. So, Thoot, do you stay awake all night, or do you fall asleep?
No, I'm trying to get you to do rounds with me, but I assume waking you up is going to be tough, so I start with you.
Okay.
And after about 2 or 3 hours, I'll try to wake you up.
Does it work?
Yes.
Okay. I wake up.
Great. Is he? You know, swap for, a little while,
Sure.
and then maybe you can get him up, because I don't know how that's going to work.
Fire! I pop up and the shield opens up.
Chink!
Everything's on fire.
Not in here, it is not.
It's just really hazy. It's the drugs.
Kind of look around. Flop. To sleep.
Do
All
not
right.
give him drugs again.
I didn't give him anything. He bought them with his own money. He's not big enough, but he's a grown man.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys keep going in shifts?
Yep.
Okay. Drozen's
naps
there
like
with
a
you,
cat.
by the way, so he'll take
Oh.
a shift, too.
Okay.
Who?
Drozen.
Why is he staying?
Because
He's being
he
kind.
helped you guys get in there.
Is he done with my figurine yet?
No, but you do see him quietly working in the corner.
Good enough.
Are we sure it's on the figurine?
Making it.
Is one of those 2 gods he told me about that I didn't know the god of fapping about?
Well, to be fair, you haven't met the last one yet.
All right. Still hope.
There's still hope for the god of fapping about.
Well, if we were going to find him anywhere,
It'd
it
be in
would be
the
Weeping
the
Taint.
Weeping Taint.
So you all get a good night's rest, aside from the horrible, horrible dreams. Do you not get a good rest? Your second half?
Oh no! If he tells you haven't,
It's slightly better.
Slightly better? Okay.
I've already erased mine.
I still don't have
And-
my hit dice back, but slightly better.
Okay. And you come to consciousness. Marina, Constitution saving throw. There are a lot of smells in here.
I can handle it. Just
Okay.
fine.
Okay, it's actually kind of soothing, almost a medicinal quality to it, so it helps calm you. Okay,
Numbs the pain a little bit, you would say.
sure.
Opium.
I feel my gums. Are my teeth falling out, guys?
You can see some daylight coming in from the front of the establishment, but there's really no windows in here to speak of.
I say we try to rob everybody of all their money
Okay.
and then leave. Rebukes, rebuttals.
I'm praying.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's just
I guess it's just. I never mind.
Oh, you're flipping your spells around. Okay.
yeah. So I'm praying.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to
shit.
actually rob anybody.
Well, the rolls were there anyways, just to be on the safe side.
Oh, I was talking to them.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right,
well be
I'm done.
praised quietly in the corner.
So,
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
how long do you think it's going to take for that figurine?
He shows you his progress, and you can tell he's been working through the night, but he's got that look of him that when he gets into something, he has a hard time letting go.
Yeah.
So he's got some bags under his eyes, but there's still kind of a bright twinkle. He shows you the goblin. Not bad work. It's done from about maybe the waist up, so maybe another few hours and he'll have it finished.
Sweet. That's awesome, man. Yeah, hang out till you're done. I need that thing, like, today.
Very well.
possible.
I will not remain here, but I will.
Well, you, like, hang out with us, though.
Okay, this sounds
Like, wherever we go,
agreeable.
you should be there.
Where are we going?
I feel like
today?
breakfast.
Breakfast? Not here, but
Right.
We should probably go back to our other place and get
That's
their clothes and
That's
stuff.
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's
And
like,
weapons.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm such a powerful wizard that, you know.
certainly.
I mean, I have a fucking kitchen knife. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but you can also make, like, a giant-ass one to float around, which is pretty cool.
Make like a what?
Like a weep. like a big cleaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, it floats around all majestically. Like,
That's great.
that's what you can do. Dude, were you having kitchen nightmares?
It wasn't nice. I mean,
That was dumb.
It was real
I
dumb.
love it.
I was real dumb. I caught
I
myself
love it.
on that one. You said something about fire last night.
yeah, well, you know, the whole fucking place was on fire by the time we left, wasn't it?
Oh, just nightmare. Okay, that makes sense.
Like, everywhere I go, like, just stuff.
So maybe
people just fucking die.
Well, I mean, like, we saved everybody last night, except for the desk,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if everybody got out.
and we saved
Do we?
the goblin. I paid for his freedom.
Yeah,
I think we're doing more good than bad.
keep popping the shield out and closing it like compulsively.
Ching, ching, ching,
You got to think. What else could we have done for a greater good?
Then steal a seal for a shady corporation. Probably nothing.
It's to help your friend.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that's the right decision either, is it? You said you were going after these people because they killed your daughter, and there we were. We had him in the cart. What changed?
That is true. We could have just strangled him.
He can help us for now.
Do what?
That's what I asked.
What did he want from us? I don't understand what the hell is going on.
That's what I asked. While he's working on my figure.
What was the question again? Sorry. Distracted.
What is he asking us to do? What do you know about it? What haven't you told us?
I loved him. If he can help us, then it can delay his death a little while longer.
To what end? What's the end game? Why are we here?
Credits.
I'm supposed to be doing things that put me in favor with the things that matter, not with people, not with the phantoms, not with you, with the gods. That's what it's about.
If
and
we kill
this is
them,
not working.
if we stop them, then we stop them from killing more.
More what? We've
More
killed
people.
more than I've seen any of them kill. So,
You want to follow them around and see how many people they kill?
not particularly. But I want to know what we're up against. You told us about your daughter, about some ritual. And this is me. Did you tell us about the sword? Or the dagger?
You've seen it in action.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that. But I remember I asked, what was the deal with the dagger and what was the deal with these people?
I think I was just using, or implied that I was using it to kill them. That I had to kill them with that.
Yeah, so I think that's what what's the deal with the dagger?
I have to use it to kill them to fill their part of the deal that they are trying to break.
What deal?
I don't know what their deal is, but they've broken it and I'm making them pay
With
for
who?
killing my daughter.
They've broken a deal with who? With you?
I don't know. But I am making them pay.
I'm going to say deception versus,
Insight?
yeah.
With help?
$11.
He knows I'm lying and I'm not telling him the truth.
I cast Zone of Truth, if that's the case.
She's aware of that.
Mm-hmm. She has to make a save.
Make a save, please.
Of
Charisma.
Can I distract her for disadvantage?
16?
16 passes.
I'm also telling the truth.
What is Zone of Truth?
I know that I am a wizard.
It passes. It would make you not be able to tell a lie.
As I said, I wouldn't
But
tell you.
you know I cast it.
Mm-hmm.
And you passed, so you're not under it. And I know that you're not under it. So
And
it
you
doesn't
know
work.
you're not under
And I just say, tell me the truth.
And then he slams.
I will not tell you this.
Oh,
Lord. Sorry.
Then why are we here, Foot?
Seems to me it's been fun, but I see the point. It seems like it has no end game.
Listen, I'll tell you something, and then you tell me something. Do you know this shield? Do you know who it belonged to? Do you know why I'm so keen on not leaving people dead in my wake?
I would assume it has something to do with this Juniper.
Yeah. We had a show. She traveled in me troupe. Understand? Anyway, we had this magician thing. And it didn't really matter who the magician was, or they pretended to be the star of the show. Sometimes it was a magician, sometimes it was a ninja knife thrower. It didn't really matter. It was a gimmick, and everybody knew it. But whoever it was just pretended to know what they were doing. Juniper, right fine acrobat, I might say, kind of bounced around a stage and would collect the knives thrown by the magician or the knife thrower. She would collect them out of midair with her shield. She'd start with tumbling and dodging the knives, and then she got better. She'd save the shield for the last one. And she was real dramatic about it. Wait for the very last second, with the blade coming right after her, from the blindfolded thrower or the magic thrower, whatever the angle was that day. And then the very last second, I squeeze the shield and it opens up, hopefully. Yes. She'd
There's a
catch
chance?
it. Huh? And the crowd would gasp and applaud. And that would be the finale. And the crowd loved her. Everybody loved her, really. She was beautiful. Always smiling, right? And sincere. You know, so one day, Juniper was doing her thing. dodging knives, slipping beneath them, reel flat as they sail over her, clipping her hair as they go by. And she rolls up to one knee just as the last big blade is coming forward straight toward her. So she's not going to move this time, right? This is her finale. So she pops her arm up, and then it opens. But it opens one quarter. It ain't the right quarter. Neither. The crowd gasps, and they couldn't hear it much, though, over the rattle that came from Juniper's throat. And that was the end of the act, wasn't it? People said this shield was unlucky after that. I don't know about that. Luck. Luck's funny. It ain't much different than praying. That's why I needed those diamonds. All right? I needed them. So if somebody important fell, like Juniper, like Talia, so I could bring them back. I didn't have them when Talia was dead. I don't know how long she was dead. So I used the last of them on that brat in the desert.
I can't bring my daughter back. If I could, I would. I don't have that power. So if you didn't have that power, what would you do? If you never had that option, wouldn't you try to stop them from hurting anybody else? Make them pay for what they did?
What if them was you? I threw the dagger that killed Juniper. Your actions brought the dagger that killed Talia. Do you want vengeance, or do you want mercy? Because I know what I want.
That one was an accident. Mine was a deliberate. You heard what Lord Callum said. The prince is now trying to take over everything, and overthrow and summon something. So let's stop him.
Far away lords, far away problems. I still don't understand unless you tell me.
I think I've told you everything I could. And that's not deception.
Maybe we should...
It might be far away, but it will not stay that way. They've made it here. It seems like it's far away. It is not. I'm sorry your shield didn't open that day, and you accidentally killed this woman.
Bold move. Let's see if that works out for you.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah.
That was not my fault.
Oh, it wasn't.
Don't blame me for her death. Because that is what you are doing.
He's
No,
asking
it's not.
you why he should follow you to help. He's not blaming you for anything. He's blaming
That's all
you.
she's hearing is saying that I killed Juniper at that one time.
We should probably get out of the opium den and get us some fresh air. Maybe reevaluate this after we have our stuff. Get some eats.
Well, we've all got to go back there for our things.
That's right.
So let's go.
Do you want to like sing a song on the way?
No, I don't want to sing a fucking song.
All right, that
Boots.
just helps me feel better.
Sing all you want.
So you guys make your way through Old Town. Is anybody
Nice and
stopping
happy.
for Perici on the way out? Or
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I did it.
yeah, he's still there, still passed out in the same position you left him.
I think we just walk by and see him and go like, oh, fuck. The fucking pirate.
I'll carry him.
Be advised, as you reach down, he's in his own filth. Okay.
Ding! Now he's not.
That's true.
Prestidigitation.
It's the best spell.
Yes, it is.
It starts and puts out campfires. Up to 3 at a time.
Oh, campfires, huh?
He wasn't in the room that was on fire. He
I
had
know.
no idea. Okay.
He was under a rug.
Yeah.
And
Like
then
all
He probably could have
like
used
all
that
our
rug, too.
characters' problems. He was under a rug.
I was under a rug and a desk. Simultaneous.
So you guys walk to the back to the last dregs.
Trying to keep an eye out for Fedosi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to make perception checks for that.
I'm probably not looking so
18.
16.
Okay. None of you see Fedosi.
Great.
You see a couple of dark elves on the way there, but they're not her. All right. You get back. Dreg says, "Hey, how you doing?"
Man, we brought somebody, 2 new people. They're not going to be much.
I know Drozen.
Well, I have something to talk to you about regarding him.
All
Remember
right.
we made a deal.
Marina goes up to get her stuff.
Yeah, I go up to my room.
Remember we made a deal?
Yeah.
And I was going to make you a life-size goblin. out of
Yeah.
gold, and you were pretty excited. I was pretty excited, honestly. And
I still am.
I've been trying. Well, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I paid your debts instead.
What? What debts?
To the Phantom people, whatever.
And the green
Kinda-
fades out of his
It's no big
face.
deal. I took care of it. They told me I had to kill you or pay your debt, so I paid your debt.
I mean, thanks.
But we're making you like a little one right now.
But like, why?
Why would you have to die
No, I mean, I'm
for debt? I mean, that's silly.
I'm not nothing to you.
Yeah, but money, it's not worth as much as life.
Boy, you really didn't grow up here, did you?
Well, no, because I'm strong and wise.
You know
I'm
what?
not smart. I just understand important shit.
No, you know what? You're all right in my book. Here. Hang on a second. He goes in the back, rummage, ding dong 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 dong. He brings out another half cow.
Right on. Yeah. Right.
This is on the house. This
Great.
is.
Maybe we put it on the fire for a minute.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, okay.
We need breakfast.
He takes it back.
It's that one
He
corner.
takes it back out.
Let's. We actually need breakfast for everybody, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, okay, that's on the house too. Hang on.
Right on. Thank you. They might not eat. It might just be me and you. And I might
No
have also,
calamari.
I might have also accidentally left your best patron behind in a fire. And I
What? Where's Brooks?
He'll be back, I'm sure.
All right.
I'm packing my stuff up
Sure.
upstairs,
All right.
and I'll stay up there for a while, play with the marbles,
Is that 7th guy we were talking about?
Mhm.
Got it.
and I'll ask the marbles about staying, because this is my old way of praying that I'm just kind of going back to, and I'll just ask about whether it's good or bad to stay with everyone.
Okay. So you start pulling out marbles, and even though you're colorblind, each one that you pull out, red, 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 red.
I just throw one of them across the room. What does that mean? What is that? I don't even know what red is.
Pardon me there. You seem to be having a bit of a rough time.
Yeah.
And as you turn around,
Sorry.
as you turn around, you realize, as you turn around, you realize that you might not be awake. You might not be completely asleep, but you're sort of in between. And across the
Is
room.
it the drugs?
So what?
Is it the drugs?
Sure. Across the room is a humanoid man in a red plush leather chair with a dark green jacket on and kind of a snidely whiplash mustache, small goatee, and some very circular small glasses.
He's in the room.
Or you're in his room. There's elements of both, really. Like,
Yeah.
you can see very fancy furniture where there wasn't there before, but it's still inside the dregs.
And it's not Colonel Sanders.
Or is it? That's my true name.
Dun dun dun! Eat my chicken. We got so many herbs and spices.
I don't believe we've been introduced yet. My name is Zalmut Gran.
Say that again.
Zalmut Gran. XAL.
Hold on, I gotta get my gods page out. XAL.
MUUT. Apostrophe. GRAN.
Yeah.
What seems to be the trouble?
The trouble. Nothing.
Well, then, I seem to have overplayed my hand, haven't I? Falsetta did always call me a bad poker player.
You know him, huh?
You could say we're both part of the same coalition.
So you're one of them. Are you here or am I there?
Probably a little bit more you being here.
Am I?
Who are you? You.
You're not. You're certainly not low.
Right. But this has the same feel as when I talk to the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize for that little bit of prestidigitation there, but I think you needed a more thorough explanation rather than a simple white or black marble.
Well, I think then if it's explanation on that question that I'm asking that you're here to provide, I'm all ears.
Your whole life, you've been afraid of us, your gods. And I can understand that. The others, to be honest, they kind of like it. They like keeping you scared, like keeping you dependent. I don't really work that way. I like empowering others, mortals even, to do what needs to be done to reach their heart's desire or just take care of business. Well, in exchange, there's always some little trinket or task that needs doing. It's always for the cause, you understand.
Yeah, you're keen on trinkets, aren't you?
That I am. But, to be honest, most of my time is spent elsewhere. But I did think we needed a little meet and greet here. I understand you've been having some dealings with Thamea, our little sword-bearing bastion of justice. Likes to call everybody a sinner.
Now it rings a bell.
Yeah, sure don't it? Now listen here. Might interest you to know, we ain't exactly all-powerful, all-knowing titans. Thamea, for example, she ain't even the boss of her own little realm. She works for balance, tries to keep Atalanta's little scales going about here, but she always focuses more on taking stuff off of one side, and she does so in quite a disruptive way. Your other friend, Demetas, she's a sweet little old thing, but has a hard time seeing the bigger picture. Now, Falsetta is one of my favorites. Would you like to know what Falsetta is?
Yeah, I enjoy knowing.
He's a little old butterfly. Likes to pretend that when he beats his wings, there's a hurricane somewhere else. Lives out in the Feywild. He ain't a god. None of us are gods. Myself, I ain't even a celestial. I'm a little old fiend. Now here's the thing. Should you go with the girl, for your own self-interest and for the interest of these other deities over here, maybe. You might help stop some sort of world-ending abomination, keep a upstart prince in his place, maybe even do a spot of good on the way. If you want to ask me, ain't much in for it for you, is there? You want to see Juniper, don't you?
Yeah, well, that card's on the table.
How about this here? itTo likes to fancy himself the god of death and all that. He ain't the god of death. He's middle management, glorified paper pusher. He sees a soul, he puts the soul where it's supposed to go. If he messes that up, his boss comes down on him. Now, itTo owes me a favor. Owes me a couple, as a matter of fact. I'm willing to spend one on you. If you want this to be worth your while, you take that girl on up to Chiron. When you do, you give her to the prince. I'll make sure you get to see Juniper Grace again. As for the rest of her aims, I don't really much care. Kill the rest of them, don't kill the rest of them. Don't matter none to me. Do we understand each other? Now, I ain't asking you to make a deal today. I understand payment on delivery. You chew on it for a while, and I'll figure out your answer one way or the other. You need anything in the meantime? You know who'd call. I might be just a little old businessman, but I'd like to be your benefactor someday.
Well, I guess we'll see what the next cards are when the turn comes around.
I understand. You have a good day now, you hear? The nice fine furniture fades, and you look down at your marbles, and you've pulled out all white ones. There's another little white one against the door where you threw it before.
How could it be good to continue on? Unless maybe it brings it back. Put the marbles away, pack my bags, and head downstairs.
We hope you've enjoyed our date night together. Remember, you can really help us out by subscribing, rating, and reviewing on whatever platform you use to listen to us. Thanks for listening. We'll see you again in 1 week.